Good evening, Philippines. Good evening, traders. Today is Thursday, and it's September 24th. Before I begin, here is the usual disclaimer. Any comments made during this live webinar should not be taken as an order to enter trades, nor should it be considered as trading advice. This live webinar is strictly for educational purposes only to illustrate how we trade DTA's Congressive System. Any past performance of DTA's Congressive System is not indicative of future results. I must emphasize that I'm neither a licensed or professional trading advisor. I am a retail trader like everyone else. Once again, this live webinar is strictly for educational purposes only. I do not offer any signal services or anything that type of service. So with that said, let's look at the macro chart, the macro view chart. Okay. So during the overnight session, we basically had a oscillating more into the again -2 to the +2 deviation, going up and down here in oscillating mode between crossing over, and finally we had a break to the downside right there before this is the pre-market. I've made some trades during the overnight session as well as the pre-market. I'm up. I got back some of my losses yesterday. Again, yesterday I lost around 1,500 gross, and before that, prior to that day, I was down 400. So basically, I'm on a 2 day losing streak. I've already made up. I'm up around 800 right now. So let's see how I can make up on this. So this is what we're looking at. We're below the VWAP, and again, this is continuing the downtrend from yesterday and the 2 days before, mostly this whole week. Um, so let's see here. So we're below the VWAP. This is the macro look, the macro view look. And so now we hit the plus -2 deviation. So we're looking this to eventually just go up here and try to test this level here again. Most likely it's going to try to get up here somewhere, and we'll see what happens. So any in terms of economic news reports, there's only one that came out basically, uh, not a high impact, really not a high impact news. So it was the unemployment claims that came out 8:30. Really didn't really move that much in the market here. The 8:30 report was right. Let me see right here. It did do a down, did some erratic movement to the downside. And other than that, we had the Fed chair, Powell's testifying, continuing his testimony at 10 o'clock. And you have the Treasury Secretary Mnuchin speaking as well. So we might have to see what happens at 10 o'clock if there's any significant moves. Okay, so let me see here. Let me put this away. Let me see if I can get back to what we call the more the micro view of the chart here with both the RTH VWAPs. So let me see if I switch the view here. Give me a second. And there we go. So right here, where this is basically this started right at the opening. So we've already had good, nice development here on the VWAP chart. So we are looking at this, and there's the move right there. Good down movement, been a good sell right there. So I'm gonna wait to see what develops next. And like I said, I'm looking at this to basically move up and try to test the upper plus one deviation at least. And here we go. Here's the move. So I'm trading two contracts. I'm already up 800. Let me see if we can get this more of a okay.
Order submitted.
No, that kind of left me behind there. Close.
Order canceled.
And there you can see there's the +1 deviation. It just shot up there. No had no didn't have really any chance to get to that. So let's see if it's going to continue going up here. Here's the overnight VWAP right here. That's going to try to hit that. We might get up to here even further. So we'll see here. We'll see if we can take a trade when it comes back. So with that said, training two contracts. Hopefully the morning session, I can generate another between $200 to $400. Okay, so I'll put this on mute and I'll talk to you guys later. Okay, I'm pretty much done for the day. 1,300 gross. A little over 38 trades. No, well, it's divided by two. I traded two contracts, so it's basically 19 trades.